John McCain, Republican presidential candidate, arrived in Pueblo, Colorado, to defend his record in support of stealing Colorado's water, precious water, for the lawns of his 7 homes or those of his Arizona neighbors. Another scene was unfolding across town. Democrats and members of working families in Colorado were challenging McCain's alter ego and his band of lobbyists to a good old-fashioned game of political football. McCain's policies and the interests of the lobbyists who run his campaign are in direct conflict with those of working Colorado families, so anticipation of this event was intense.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, thank you for joining us today. We're here to witness a historic David versus Goliath style contest, one that has existed for generations. Our political football contest will take the red team, which is quarterbacked by John McCain, the senior senator from Arizona, who has been playing in the rough and double world of Washington, D.C. for a quarter of a century. He will be seeking to claim the title and defend the positions of his immediate predecessor, George W. Bush, known as El Presidente. The so-called McCain 7 round out his team an unholy alliance of political bruisers, the worst of the worst, lobbyists who have represented some of the most corrupt foreign governments in the world. These power players will stop at nothing to get what they want. And ladies and gentlemen, they want to maintain their fragile grasp on the policy process, even if it means digging us into a deeper hole. The blue team, reflecting a cross-section of Colorado's working families, same people you see in line at the grocery store, across your neighbor's fence, and while filling up your tank at the gas station, people who are trying to make ends meet with the rising gas prices, the spiraling healthcare costs, and the volatility of the stock market, which has eroded their retirement savings, leaving Colorado families struggling under the so-called trickle-down economic policies of George W. Bush and John McCain. Yes, the same policies that have rewarded the McCain 7 and the other big dogs, the oil companies, of course the insurance companies, Wall Street corporate executives, and the billion-dollar tax breaks that have allowed them to avoid any financial burden, pay huge bonuses, and to send good jobs overseas. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, although the financial gains of the elite few have not trickled down, today the pain may trickle up. And over the line of scrimmage, Colorado's working families are hungry for change. Big change, and my friends are ready to fight for the change we need. So let's let the contest begin.
In the first quarter, Colorado's working families came out to an early lead as the Republicans were caught completely unaware of their offensive power. Connecting on a long pass, Colorado's working families scored before John McCain knew what hit him. In the second quarter, the two teams exchanged offenses, but as Colorado's working families appeared close to another touchdown, the McCain team blocked progress, stole the ball, ran it into the end zone. Lobbyists offered fast and furious blocking, swinging briefcases everywhere to keep people at bay and knocking down anyone in their path. In the third quarter, Colorado's working families and the McCain team again butted heads, reaching an impasse. Despite a scoreless quarter, controversy erupted as one of McCain's lobbyists bribed an official to add a point to his score. Because the lobbyists wrote the rules for the game, Colorado's working families were left in the lurch, forced to make up this deficit. Such is the way of Republican-controlled Washington. However, in the end, the strength and courage of Colorado's working families appeared too great. In the fourth quarter, McCain attempted his patented trick play. He calls it the Maverick. Some people call it lobbying reform. But folks, that may have sounded good to the fans, but I'm afraid that the lobbyists who control his campaign didn't like it much. McCain's lobbyists abandoned him to the rushing defense, which forced him to fumble the ball, and as he picked himself up, Colorado's working families scored their winning touchdown, winning the game 14-8. As today's contest confirmed, Coloradans are not interested in more of the same old, tired policies. John McCain, let that be a warning to you.